Hey everybody, it's Brittany here, and I am going to clean my camera real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to be doing a Zoom all about your wording and helping you guys make a wording for talking to distributors that you can use every single time and feel confident in it. I want to know in the chat, just put a 1, how many of you guys have something that kind of works sometimes, but sometimes you're not confident in what you're saying. You want something that's stable, you want something that's going to get to the point of the conversation where it's either a yes or a no, do you want to sign up right now? And that's something that I have done over and over, is try new things, and I finally found something that works for me, and my success rate has gone up drastically. So I'm just going to share this with you guys, and I'm also going to ask you guys questions and kind of walk you through, so that way what I give you tonight you can create into your own conversation, whether it's day 2 or day 195, whatever. So it's really important that you have consistency. You know, if you're out in public, you don't have to have this stress of, oh, I got to sit there and write something. You're saying something different every time, and then you're trying something that Katie sent you, and then you're trying something that I gave you. You have to have something saved that you can use every single time. Now, the thing is that I found is, like, we obviously don't want to call this a script, but it's an outline. So your outline is going to be the thing that you either tweak a little bit because the person you're talking to may not fit the exact description that you have in your notes of what you're sending them. So really don't just be like, oh, this is what Brittany said to say, so I have to say it. Yes, take it as an outline, but add your own twist onto it, your personality, and make sure that it is directed towards them. So if they say, no, I'm not on social media a whole lot, you're not like, oh, that's perfect then, because I do everything on social media. So you really want to read what they're saying and make sure you're responding to what they said and not just throwing something at them, okay? So personalize it and just be yourself. I always teach you guys, talk to people like they're your best friends, okay? That goes a long way when you're personable. And just this consistency is going to help you out so much because you know it's working for me, so it's going to work for you too, right? Okay. So number 1, what I've done is I have word board. I've said this over and over again, and I had to hear it like 4 or 5 times before I was like, okay, I'll try a word board. But I downloaded it. It's for iPhone users. I forgot what the Android name one was, but just look up a text replacement app for Android. If anyone knows what it is, feel free to put it in the comments for me. But I use Wordboard, and you can create a folder, and mine is called Pitch because I'm pitching the business. And I have pitch 1, pitch 2, pitch 3, pitch 4, and then I have my video. My video is so important, and if you don't have a video yet, number 1, I encourage you to do so. Leaders that step up, their pay goes up. So once you step up and get out of your comfort zone, you're going to start enrolling more. I feel like if you're an executive and you don't have a video, it's time to step up. I'm just going to be completely honest. People are joining with you. So, they trust you. They obviously like you. So if you send them a video, you can't be scared of what they're going to think of you. Or if you're saying something right, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So people are trusting in you. It's important for them to hear you, for them to see your passion, to hear your story behind it. And that's exactly what I did. Add an executive, and that's what got me to Diamond. So I send this video at the end of every conversation, okay? So that's what I encourage you to do is get your best face on, get your makeup on, get your outfit on, or stay in your PJs. Whoever you are and you feel most confident in, show up as her on camera and rock the shit. I'm just saying, you guys, like, your video is what's going to sell because it's you. It's amazing that you guys are sending my video, and I've had so much amazing feedback where people are like, the only reason this girl joined me is because she saw your video. That's fine and to a certain point, but you don't always want to rely on that, okay? So I really encourage you guys to do that. You're going to screw up a few times, but if your passion's coming out and it's short, it's to the point, and they're getting the info they need, that's going to go so much further, okay? And you have to do that kind of stuff if you want to go Diamond, for sure. Remember, act like that rank before you get there, physically and eSuite. So Wordboard is awesome. I just go there and I click it, and it pastes it automatically into the text message that I'm sending them, and I'll just edit it if I have to, okay? So someone said they use TextPand Plus. TextPand is one word and then plus on the other. Thank you, Danielle and Whitney. So first off the bat, we're getting DTs. I'm not going to talk about how to get DTs in this. This is strictly conversation. you can go to YouTube, you can go to my YouTube team page, whatever, find out how to attract DTs. But obviously, no, we're getting them from our polls, we're getting them from people messaging us, and we're getting them from reaching out to others. Now, let me tell you, having people click your poll or having them reach out to you, I get further in the conversation. I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes when I have a conversation with somebody and they don't always write back, and that's usually the case where I've reached out to them, but I know that I've planted a seed. So I'm gonna write that name down in my calendar to follow up with at the end of the month, because in the meantime, they're gonna be seeing my stories still, and they're gonna be seeing me post about the business. So I'm gonna get back with them again, and that happened today, and now she's considering signing up because I planted that seed. So you should be doing all three, polls, reaching out, and also people are coming to you if you're doing it right and you're being consistent. Usually around month 2 or end of month 1, people are asking you, what do you do? Tell me more, right? Show your success, you guys. That is what's important. And what I do right away is I look at how I got in contact with them. So if they clicked my poll, obviously my first message is, hey girl, I just saw your response to my poll. Did you want more info on the business, or did you click that by accident? I always like to ask that, because if they say I clicked it by accident, I can go into a host to post and try to get them to host to post. If I don't put, did you click it by accident, sometimes they just won't write back. So I just like always giving the second alternative of what it could have been. So right away, I know this is kind of going to run into the other Zoom. I know Ashley's on a Zoom, so if you want to hop off at any time to go see Ashley's Zoom, you can. I'm going to record this and put this on my YouTube. But I'm just going to open a note section and tell you the first thing I say. So if someone comes back and they're like, yes, I want more info, or what do you do? I've kind of worded this exactly for both responses. And I'm going to read this to you, and I'm going to show you guys how you can reword this for you, okay? So I'm not going to copy and paste this into the chat because I want you to create it on your own. That's what the point of this is. So make sure you have a pen and paper real quick, or you have something where you can type it, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm going to open my word board, and right away, here I go. So if somebody says, what do you do? Or yes, I want more info, I always start with awesome. And I tell them, so basically all I do is I work on social media as a business owner with It Works. Right away, I tell them what company it is, because if they're going to join with me, they need to know eventually. I'm not putting it all over my social media because I want to create that curiosity, so that way they're in my inbox, so I can see that they're interested. I can write their name down. If I put It Works everywhere, they're not going to see that, right? So I do tell them right away. I share our company's products. I add new girls my age. They become interested and they message me, and I make commissions and bonuses. So this is the part where I say I've been doing it for almost 4 years now, and I love it. So you want to add, how long have you been doing it? Now, if you've been in a week, that's fine. Say I've only been in for a little bit, or I'm coming up on my anniversary. Say these words so that way it's not like, oh, I've only been in a year, or I've only been in this long. And just let them know how you feel about it. That's your opportunity to say, it's made me come out of my postpartum depression, or it's allowed me to grow as a person. It's allowed me to whatever it's done for you. So now here is where I'm targeting my yellows, my reds, my greens, and my blues. So right away, with the first question that they do ask you, sometimes people will just be in your inbox and they're like, and I'll reread this for you guys at the end so you can go back and fill it in. Right away, that first question that they ask you is sometimes going to give you, the answer to what color personality they are. If you have somebody who's just asking details, you give them details and that's it. You give them facts. If you have somebody that's asking about money and how much can I make, how fast can I go, is there a limit on what I can do and how much I can, that's a red. So make sure that you're focusing on talking about the money. They don't care about the other stuff. They don't care about the friendships. They don't care about the fun. They care about money, okay? The blues, they care about the friends, the events, the community, the culture. They care about those things. So look at how people are responding to you, and that's how you can stay them hooked in your conversation, okay? And then, of course, you know, the yellows, they're very like, I want to help people. I would love to help people, and da-da-da-da, you know? So talk about how many people you've helped, okay? So I just want to show you, as you, you know, use these outlines, you can add little things in there. I always add a little extra to my outline if I feel like I need to hit them with something. Because I see they're a certain color, I always add that. So think about that, okay? Pay attention to that. I heard that tip today, and that was just mind-blowing. I was like, oh, I do that, but I can say it, because I didn't realize I was doing it. So I say, I've been doing it for almost 4 years now, and I love it. Here we go. Here's the color things. It's a lot of fun, so many friends, such great training. I get to help so many people, and the pay is awesome. So I'm targeting right there all the colors. And then I say, the pay is awesome once you get it going. And this is where in my conversation with them, I'm killing their fears, and I'm giving them the reality before they sign up. I can't tell you how many times I signed people up. They gave us 2 weeks and it didn't work, and then they quit. I want to let people know it's hard work. That's why Katie also said in her video the other day, she always posts and always says, because of my hard work, because of my dedication, because of this. So just remember that. We just purchased our first home because of this, and it's done so much good for us. So that's your opportunity to tell them what it's done for you. I want to put in the comments, you guys to put in the comments right now, this is where I'm going to help you write your own. Name a few things that this business has done for you if you feel like, you know, it's done specific things, but you don't know how to word it overall. So I had a girl, she's making like an extra $50 a month. She's like, how can I make this sound good? Because I'm only making an extra 50. So I told her it's done so much good for us and has allowed us to stress less about paying our bills on time. So you got to think of something it's doing for you, and don't overwhelm. Just name one thing. For me, it helped us pay for our house. Boosted confidence, still no money yet. So if you haven't made money yet, saying it's done so good for me and built my confidence up so much, I feel like a new person, and by the end of March, I'm going to have my pay up to an extra $500 a month. So claim what it's going to do, okay? Even if you haven't had that yet. Helping me pay for my car payment monthly. It's done so much good for me and my family. It's helping me pay off my car so much quicker than if I didn't join. Boosting my confidence. Okay, so you get the point. So that's your opportunity to put that right there. Then, this is key, you guys. I say my story is on my Instagram highlights. Are you on social media a lot already? So right away I'm saying my story is on my highlights. I'm going to then now have them go to my Instagram highlights. They're going to watch my story. They're going to see my success. So if you haven't made a story and highlighted it on Instagram, I advise you to do that. Whether it's just you know, journaling, you know, through Instagram stories about what this business is doing for you daily, claiming your goals, and maybe getting your first paycheck. You know, you have to have some kind of, you know, valid success that they can physically see. Otherwise, people aren't going to join you because they don't see you doing anything. So that's why I say sign customers, get that success in, get that first paycheck in. And then I end with the question, are you on social media a lot already? I'm going to reread this, okay? I'm ending with a question because I want to get to the next step. I'm in control of the conversation. I'm not sending one large paragraph. I'm hitting each stone at a time. If you send this large thing and you don't end with a question, nobody's going to write back, okay? So it's really important that you end with that question because you're in charge. You know where you want to go next. Each time we do that, it's going to kind of make sense where, like, the process I'm going with this, okay? So let me reread this for you. So basically, all I do is I work on social media as a business owner with It Works. I share our company's products. I add new girls my age. They become interested and message me, and I make commissions and bonuses. I've been doing it for almost 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. It's a lot of fun, so many friends, so much great training. I get to help so many people, and the pay is awesome once you get it going. We just purchased our first home because of this, and it's done so much good for us. My stories on my Instagram highlights. Are you on social media a lot already? Is this already like, oh crap, I haven't been doing it right? Kind of? Okay. All right, let's move on to the next step. So the next thing that I always want to ask somebody is I always want to see if they are on social media a lot. That's going to allow me to read them, okay? I just had somebody say no, that they're not on social media a lot. And I said, so this is where I kind of changed this one, okay? Hold on. Okay. I say next, I say, yay, that's perfect then, because most people come back and they say, yes, I'm on social media. If they don't, I say, well, hopefully you're willing to be on social media if it means getting paid more. Because like I said, I do everything on social media. Facebook and Instagram are my best friends when it comes to this. I love that just because it's so easy to fit into a busy schedule. So right away, I'm killing their fear. Are they too busy? That's a huge thing that people come back with. I'm busy. I'm too busy. I don't have time. So that's killing their fear before they can even give me that excuse, okay? I love that because it's so easy to fit into a busy schedule. And I don't know about you, but I don't have many friends. So I can reach people all around the world from my phone. I did this so easily around my full-time job. And now that I have 2 kids, Lord, it makes it 10 times easier versus going to a job. So if you're busy like I am, then you'll be fine. And then I asked the question, how much extra a month would help you? Okay. Do you guys want me to go over that one more time? Just let me know in the comments. So at this point, you can say, I'm doing this so easily around whatever your situation is. I'm doing this so easily around working full-time. I'm doing this so easily around working part-time and having 3 kids or whatever it is. And then saying, I don't know about you, but I don't have many friends, so I can reach people all around the world. That is definitely helping me kill a lot of fears beforehand, because a lot of people are worried if they don't have followers, don't have family and friends, whatever, they're not going to be successful. And yeah, so that's it. Does that make sense? I feel like you guys are really quiet. Put a 1 in the comments if this is helping you. Give me some energy, y'all. You're like crickets right now. Okay, great. Yay! I know you guys are probably just writing it down. Okay, I don't see you right now because it's just me on here. All right. Next, I ended with how much extra a month would help you. So that way they're going to tell me. Now here's where a lot of people say, I don't know anything. Or they give me a specific price. Or I'm sorry, amount. And this is what I just started saying because I feel like this sounds better. I said, that's it. Oh my gosh, I can so help you do that. So that's what I start with. It's important that you guys have confidence and that you're confident that you can help them. You have to show that. You have to act like, you know, if you are not a leader and you don't have that confidence yet, you know that you can learn this stuff to be such a great leader. And you know that this team has such an amazing leadership and amazing resources and people and corporate team and everything. So that way, you know, and stand proud that even if this is your first distributor that you're ever signing up, you can help them do that because you've seen your enroller reach blank, or you've seen me and reach blank, whatever amount of money a month. So $500 extra a month, oh my God, that's it. I can so help you do that. I'll be completely honest. My first paycheck was $80 and it kept doubling and doubling after that. so this is your opportunity to talk about what your first paycheck was. If it was $10, say it. If it was $50, say it. Whatever, say that. That's going to kill their expectation of making money overnight. It's going to bring the people that really want to work and are committed and want to stay to understand the entrepreneur mindset, okay? Before they even know what it is. I'll be completely honest. My first paycheck was $80 and it kept doubling and doubling after that. 2 months in and I was making an extra $200 a month. So here's your opportunity to say 3 months in, I went diamond. Or, 3 months in, I went ruby. That's an average of an extra $500 a month, whatever that is. Or you can say in just 2 months, I'm going to hit ruby. I'm making $1,000 guarantee bonus and I'm getting this much extra a month, girl. I'm so freaking excited. Then just a few short months after that, I was able to quit my full-time job. Bottom line is, if you're a hard worker, I will show you step by step how to do this. Some of my girls move so much faster than I did, but I just want to be upfront about how it won't happen your first month and it takes some real work. Are you willing to learn from me and do that until I help you reach your goal? So, okay. And then they say yes. And then the next thing that I send is awesome. I love it. So I made a video about how this all works since I'm pretty busy right now. Would that be cool if I sent it to you instead? It's going to answer all of the questions you haven't even thought of yet. LOL. Can I send it now? It's recorded. Can I send that now? And they say yes. And then I send my video. And when I send my video, I automatically screenshot it if I'm busy. So, and then at nighttime, I go through all my screenshots and I'll take out my iPad. I'll write down all my PLCs, new PLCs, all my new PDTs, all my new everything, because I can't write it down right then and there. Do not go without screenshotting this, okay? And then go back through and on your calendar or tomorrow, just look back at, every morning I look back at who I talked to last night and I get with them again. If they didn't watch my video by then, they'll let me know, So that is when I send the video, and usually when I send my video, I get people signing up on the spot. Like Jackie. I see Jackie right there. Shout out to you. She's gonna do amazing. I already know it. But you guys, here's the thing. Rewrite it so that way it's you. Do it in that order and don't make it any longer. Honestly, if you showed this to other leaders, they would say this is pretty long, but it's working for me. I'm signing so many people from this. I'm signing people from my video. How do we see your video, for an example? If you go to my YouTube, it's called I'll tell you the exact name. Hold on. Making extra money from home, and then just type in Brittany Cromwell. And y'all, this was just like my first try. I've just gotten so confident with doing like parties and stuff like that I just say it now. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, you guys. Any questions? Just put it in the comments real quick. Or Crystal, are you putting your hand up? Okay, hold on. Can I mute you? Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Okay, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so something that I have struggled with, and I've seen that my team have struggled with, is when you get a potential distributor, what is a good follow-up message? Now, I have a couple, and I've tried tweaking them, but it's like I run into a lot of people who are not going to respond, and I'm wondering if it's the message that I'm using. I've tried one that was in a lot of detail. I've tried one that's short, simple, and to the point, and I don't know if I wanted to see like what your perspective was so I can compare mine.
So I always kind of think of a different follow-up for each person. This is a really good question. Cleaning my family's home, so I keep like looking because they're gonna come in like a tornado. Just warning y'all. Yeah, I think he's home. They went to get Chick-fil-A. So I just read each person differently. So usually after I send my video, I'm always like, hey girl. Sometimes I don't even say hey girl. I don't know why that just comes out. Hey, have you had a chance to watch my video yet? I'm so excited to hear back what you thought about it. Hear what you thought about it. Do you think that this is for you? So I'll usually say that, but for the most part, my video, I don't know why people just write back right away and they are like, oh my gosh, I loved it. I want to sign up. How much is it? Whatever. Hold on one second, you guys. Hey, I'm on a video, so can you take them in the room, please? Hi. Oh, I didn't even go over the $99 thing yet, so I'm glad you mentioned that. So I follow up with them, and then I'm like, hey girl, I didn't know if you saw the video or not. Yeah, I'm so excited to hear what you thought. And then they let me know. And then my point is to like get to a date where they can sign up. So I at least want to see if this is for them or not. So that's why I asked that question. So when they say, is this for you? When they say, yes, this is for me, or I'm thinking about it still, that's when I know, like, okay, let me give them a little bit. But if they're like, yes, I want to do this, how do I start? That's when I'm usually like, well, go ahead and text me. I want to get their number. And then right away, I'm usually like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to help you get started. Have we gone over the sign-up costs yet? And that's when they say no. But your question was the follow-up. So I hope that kind of answered it. But if they say, no, this isn't for me, I don't follow up with them again. I back off. Because if this isn't for you, I'm not going to force you to do it. Like, you're just not meant to be in my business. You know what I mean? If I have to force you to sign up, I'm going to force you to work. Like, there's somebody else who's going to want to work. But if they're like, I want to, but give me more details, I'll go talking into the $99 thing. Now, once I tell them the $99 and they don't write back, and I'm going to show you how I word that in a second, and they don't write back, then I'm usually like, I either voice text or I'll text them and I'll be like, hey, I know the $99 is probably what's scaring you off. Is that the only thing holding you back or not? Because, for me personally, I understand it's a lot of money, but I want you to know that I believe in you. I'm going to help you. And, it's halfway through the month right now, or it's at the beginning of the month right now. And if you, take that leap of faith, we have the rest of the month to get you your first paycheck, and automatically you're going to start making a profit. What's holding you back? So I just like to ask them what's holding you back. And that's when they're usually going to spill. If they still don't write back, then I'll try to get with them about something besides the business. So I have this one thing that I have saved, and it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to apologize. I never got with you over the last 2 weeks. I just wanted to check in and see how you are. And then I'll mention something about their page. So, it could be like they went on vacation, or they had a kid's birthday, or if there's someone that's just sharing videos, that's kind of hard and you got to think of something else. But usually if they still don't follow up, then I'll follow up one more time. And it's usually like, hey, I'm putting a small group of girls together to go after, this bonus we have going on. And then I'll tell them what it is. And then I'm like, I don't want to leave you out. And I still see you posting and you're still in the back of my mind that you kill this. Are you sure you don't want to give this a shot? So something like that. Really, I feel like there's just some people that they're not going to sign until they're ready. And it's not no, never. It's just no, not right now. So I think there's going to be a turning point, or, in their life where they're just like, screw it, I need this. Or there's going to get a point in your business where you're posting so much about it that it bothers them so much that they're missing out. And that's what you guys have to work on, is just showing that success. So if you feel like your team is following up and they're, if you're like, okay, my team's saying that, like, what's the answer then? It's what they're showing. It's what they're doing on social media. So whenever they text me and I have their number, I'm like, I'm so excited for you. Did we go over the sign up costs and everything to get started? And they say no. This is where I word it, and I usually voice text because this gets me a better response, okay? Number one, like, after I say this, I back off. I feel like I don't want to give people the impression that I need them, because I don't. And I'm going to focus my time on seeing, like, growing my list. I feel like success is when you just grow your list and you work on that. And for those of you who are on here because you're supposed to learn host to post next, I'm sorry this ran a little late, but I hope this is good info at the same time. I'm working on closing it up. So this is for my newbies. I'm teaching them host to post. So when I'm like, okay, let's go over the $99, I'll go ahead and voice text. And I'm like, if you don't feel comfortable voice texting, totally write this out and you can save it. That's totally fine. But I usually voice text and I'm like, okay, girl, so I'm just going to be honest with you. It's $99 to get started. And I know that, let me just play the voice text for you because I can't even think right now. I'm going to play these for you because I just sent this to another girl. And that way you can hear, like, word for word what I said. Hold on, guys. Let me see if this is it. Hold on. Patient. So if you... That's not it. Crap. Okay, maybe I did it on Instagram. Hold on. Here it is. It's on Instagram. You ready?
Hey, I'm just going to voice text you because it's going to be a lot easier to explain everything. So it's normally $99 to get started, and that's what it is actually right now too, and that's the price that I paid. And I totally understand if you need to wait like a couple days to get that together. For me, I wanted it so bad I pushed back my phone bill to get started, and I paid it a little bit later. So with the $99, so basically what that gets you is that gets you to sign up. Right? You're in, you can now start selling, start trading, whatever. It gives you like your selling rights with the company. And then they're going to give you 4 free wraps, or you can pick other products if you want something different. I love the 4 wraps because for me, like, I was like, oh, I don't know if I should spend this money. I kept going back and forth, but I realized that I could sell each of those 4 wraps for $25 a piece and make my money back. So the same thing would, happen to you is you could choose the 4 wraps, sell them, make your money back. And then because you're starting out what is now like May 14th or 15th, you have the rest of the month for me to help you start signing customers. So that way you're going to be ahead by the end of next month. Like, you'll sell those 4 wraps, you'll make that profit because you're going to get paid June 15th for everything that you do in May, which is really exciting.
I just want to touch. I'm assuming that she's going to sign up. Do you hear my wording? You're going to. You will. You are. Once we.
And then, of course, like in the video, I don't know if you saw the ending yet. I know you said you had to go to work, but the website's only $20 a month. That's optional if you want it or not, but I love it because we don't have to like buy products ahead of time and meet people and try to sell them and buy boxes and ship stuff out and spend your own money for that. Like, that's just too much. Like, I'm a mom. I don't know about you. I can't handle it. You know what I mean? So the $20 website allows you to send your customers straight to your website. They order, and then corporate takes care of the rest. They literally box everything. They ship it out for you. You don't have to spend a dime. And the website gets you all these tools and, reports, and you can do tons of stuff with it. It's so easy. But those are the only things that you would have to pay for. And then whenever you get your 4 customers, you get free product credits. You can try $100 in free product on top of that. So there's just so many benefits to it as well. You know what I mean? Is that something that you could do tonight, or do you want to wait a day or so to try and get it together?
I don't even give them the option to wait until payday. I'm like, do you want to do it tonight or tomorrow? Does that answer your question, Crystal? Yeah, okay. I have time for one more question. Does anybody want to ask anything? Just put it in the chat, yes, and then I'll unmute you. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't think that there's anything else. If you ever get the question, how do we get paid? I have that written down. I can share that real quick. I go over that in my video. So if you're gonna watch your video, my advice is just watch mine, and make bullet points. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't sit there and like write out what you're gonna say for each line, because I'm telling you, you're gonna screw up and it's just not gonna come out like naturally. So just have your bullet points, how I get paid, what this has done for me, what it will do for them, and just like write those down based on what I do in my video, okay? And then, so this is how we get paid. So when you sign up as a distributor, you're legally a business owner. How much you want to make is up to you. You can make as much as you want. Some people start out slow and some people run fast. Just like any business, it takes some time to get rolling. Most people make anywhere from $50 to $250 their first month. I've had people make over $500. The cool thing is it's up to you. I teach you everything you need to know, from the basics, how to find customers, including people you've never met. But the company pays us 3 different ways. Commissions off of everything you sell, which is amazing because you have the ability to earn as much as you want. Plus, when and if you want to start growing a team, you will get paid on that also. Bonuses off of completing tasks. We have unlimited $99 bonuses that you can earn as much as you want every week. And wrap cash. We don't keep inventory on hand, but if you want to, you can carry wraps and sell them for $25 in your pocket. And I don't know about you, but that would pay for diapers and gas for me. Okay, that's it. So I'm going to upload this, and that way you guys can pause it, write it down. This has just been a game changer for me. I haven't changed this for over a few months, and I, am the top enroller in our whole entire ambassador downline. So that was last year, and I plan on doing that again this year. So I hope this helped you guys. I am so thankful that you guys are, busting your tail. I'm very appreciative that you are part of the team. We appreciate you, and we're just so excited to see you guys enroll, because everyone knows once you enroll, you make a lot of money, you build a team, it feels amazing, you get to help and change so many lives, help people make money, and honestly, it's the best feeling in the world when you get to Diamond, and that's really when you unlock the compensation plan. And if you don't know what a cab is, go ask your upline, because it's going to make you want to get to Diamond tonight. So and let me just say one more thing, you guys. Enrolling distributors is a crucial role in, like, if you really want to be successful. So master this just like you mastered signing LCs. You can sign customers out the yin yang, then you can do this too. It's just what you believe up here, okay? So everything I taught you, put that to use. And if this starts working for you real well, I would love to hear feedback.